I'm here to inform you on a very eye-opening movement probably familiar to you, Free the Nipple! This movement has become pretty popular since about 2012 when a film titled Free the Nipple came out to help raise awareness on the issue, and I'm here to tell you why you too should join the movement. The purpose of this movement is to make a change that'll help get us one step closer to finding equality between men and women. This movement is created by a worldwide group who's asking no more than equality and understanding, and our mission is to someday get no reaction from society. Taking it way back to the beginning of the 1900s, it was actually not acceptable for either sex to be out in public topless, and in fact, it did not become legal for males to walk around topless until 1937. That was a very swiftly won freedom for men after many fines were given. But it wasn't until 55 years later, in 1992, is when women got their bans dropped. And even after these bans being dropped, in specific areas you can still get cited for public lewdness, public indecency, indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, any of it. And nowadays, it's seen as normal and okay for a male to show his nipples, but immodest and inappropriate if a girl's nipples are exposed. It's the exact same body part! It's a mystery to us as to when a woman's nipple became sexualized, because even back in the earliest stages of human life, there are no signs that a woman's or male's nipple or breast served any helpful purpose in defining a potential mate or attracting anybody. And these mad thoughts should be our duty to put an end to. Equality time! Equality amongst men and women are definitely an issue, in fact, a major issue. Aside from the common, well-known issues such as unequal pay, male expectations from relationships, or females' expectations as a wife or mother, etc., 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 there sits the Free the Nipple movement, which we're still out here trying to get enough attention from the public to acknowledge everybody about these equality problems that not many people see as an actual problem. Now ask yourself, why is it that women's nipples have to be covered by bras and censorship in the media?
Probably because we still haven't found freaking equality.
Try to think about it this way. The only real visible difference between a male and a female's breast is that females have more fat sitting under their nipples. Men typically have more hair around their nipple. The problem is that that fat is completely acceptable to be shown on social media, in public, and anywhere really, which, keep in mind, is the only visible difference between a male and female's breast, and it's the actual nipple of a woman that needs to be censored and covered up. The most similar part, that is, the most similar, and that's what is unacceptable for women and acceptable for males. Question time! So this picture, take a look at it. Is this a male or a female's nipple? Better question, does it even matter? Right there is some sure proof for you that there is no distinguishable difference between a nipple belonging to either gender. Why is it that men can go topless in public and women can't? Women can show all the difference that they have in their chests. They can show all the fat they want, any of it, under boob, side boob, as much cleavage as they want, but once the nipple's out, oh Lord, nobody can handle it, the public's gonna go wild. Wow! Also, New Hampshire introduced a new bill in hopes of making it illegal for women to expose their nipples in public. Luckily, we haven't heard much about that one. I hope y'all realize this is not just about us women wanting to go run around topless all the time. This is about us asking no more than just equality. And to tone it down about the Free the Nipple, for those of you who are feeling uncomfortable or offended by a woman's anatomy, let's discuss a nipple being visible through her shirt. It happens to all of us. We get cold and bang, it's right there looking like it's about to poke through your shirt. Most people view it as trashy and unprofessional if you can see a woman's nipple through her shirt, but do not view it as the same way when it comes to men. I'm personally not ashamed of my body's anatomy, and I don't believe that anybody should have to be. Something that has recently been trending about Free the Nipple is women have been posting topless pictures, but instead of using their own nipples, they use a sticker of a male's nipple cut out, such as the one right here, to cover their own to make it acceptable to post on social media. Acceptable, as if the nipples are any different. Similar to that idea, women and men both have been going into public with X's taped across their nipple as a statement for Free the Nipple protests. So please tell me, What is it about a woman's nipple that's so unacceptable again? Is it only okay for men because a man's nipple serves no useful purpose and a woman's does? Is that it? If you're yet to see a valid issue in the censorship or frowning upon of a woman's nipple, keep holding. Unbelievably, it is even frowned upon to see a woman's nipple in public when she is breastfeeding her baby. This is complete confirmation that society has lost sight for the natural purpose of a breast. Babies need to eat, and in a lot of cases, there is not an available, clean, comfortable, or convenient place for a woman to tend to the baby's needs, which results in her needing to do it in public places sometimes. Many people do not realize that both men and women have this right, and most people just consider it a disturbance and call the cops. Breastfeeding is something completely natural and nothing a woman should feel obligated to hide, especially not in a dirty bathroom stall. Although many people do not believe that being able to change something as big as this in a society like today, just remember, things like this do happen. All it takes is a group of people willing to stand up for a cause. And those doubters will be right if nobody participates and speaks out for what they believe in. If we're given enough attention and understanding, this movement will change how the world views women's nipples. And other people even believe that this is just a way for women to show off their bodies in public. Yes, it will attract the attention of the perverted people, but also, yes, it is definitely meant to bring attention. The attention we're looking for is not the sexual attention. That is not what we want. Our goal is to desexualize the nipples. We need to bring enough attention to this so that we can stop teaching people to sexualize women's nipples. Otherwise, a woman's nipple in public can never be normalized. Our focus solely on the Free the Nipple movement and what we stand for is what keeps us going through all the people who do believe that that is our cause. And maybe this movement will take a while. Maybe it needs to run its course through the generations to be completely normalized, but if we don't start sometime, it will never happen. And with all that being said, I'm sure we can now agree that it is ridiculous that a woman should feel that she needs to cover up her body, breastfeeding or not, when a man does not. Finding equality could be made easier every day if people just learn to recognize these issues by accepting new ideas that may contrast their prior beliefs. Help by joining the movement with me and plenty others out there to help make the world a more gender equal place one day at a time. That's all. Bye!